Check radio. Check mic. Check 1 2 3. All right, guys, welcome back to another stream. I know it's a little bit early today, but you know what? I've got the time today. It is a holiday here, so you know, perhaps we're gonna do two flights today. But we are streaming again. I'll talk a little bit about the flight just in a second. I want to get the chat windows opened up, and then we'll go ahead and say hello, and then we'll get this short flight on for today. And then I think more than likely I'll be back on later on tonight. No VATSIM, no, I'm not for this particular flight. I'm not, you know, because we're I'm gonna try to fly through a storm. I don't know. There's a storm in Scotland right now, so you know, typically I don't do these types of things, but why not? You know, I'm gonna try to test my skills, my X-plane skills, and see if we can get this down into Glasgow later on today. Now, if you also do look on the VATSIM map, there's just a ton of people that are trying to do this now. So I don't want to wait like 2 hours to, you know, to get takeoff clearance. So no VATSIM for this one, but the later one, if I do the later flight later on today, I mean, if we hit 1400, so we're really close. So it looks like I'll do the later one as well. And then, you know, we'll be back on VATSIM. Let me go ahead and get the chat open up here. Perfect, guys. All right, so here we are. Okay, sorry about that, guys. And again, you know, another technical difficulty. I don't know what's going on with my Streamlabs, but I've got to figure it out. I think it has something to do with me streaming like on the two formats. Anyhow, I am on both formats, vertical and horizontal. And if you can see now, I reset up the camera for the horizontal. I can actually put it on this one too, but I'll take it off. Whoops, right away. So I've got the other camera view here as well. So feel free to take a look at that. And yeah, give me your thoughts on that. Now, soon, in short order, I will be ordering the MCP from Airbus. So when we're flying the Airbus, we'll have that all set up. Stay tuned for that as well. All right, so a little bit about today's flight. Yeah, we're operating EasyJet. 1397 is the operating number with service from London Gatwick over to Glasgow. It's just straight up north there, across the water there. And, you know, we'll see if there really is a storm out there or if it is depicted in the flight sim. Flight time for today, only 1 hour and 5 minutes, gate to gate, 1 hour and 33 minutes. We'll be covering a ground distance of 368 nautical miles, and we're going to go up to a cruise altitude of 36,000 feet. Do I sound tired? No, it's just morning. You know, I'm more of an afternoon person, but I can assure you, once I get a little more caffeine, or if we do the later flight, you know, that'll change. So let me go ahead and say hello to you guys in here, and then we're going to just jump aboard. I do have the sound pack for this. I have 2 sound packs for the 319, so we'll get to listen to that too. I did put Jade Over Elevators, welcome on board. How are you today? Merc Sucks in the house, welcome, welcome. Ed EA Skymaster in chat, welcome, welcome. Okay, I guess that's it for the horizontal or on the one format. And yeah, like I said, I'm over on the vertical as well, guys. If you're on there, please, you know, drop a like. And if you are interested in what you see, or you do like the channel, please consider subscribing. We're trying to get up to 14. So here I am, guys. Yeah, a little bit tired this morning, but back in the flesh. Let's just try for fun. We'll try to get this flight underway. Sky, you're doing a 777 flight later on? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we could. You guys want, if we get a good, nice short route, we'll keep it less than 3 hours. But yeah, I mean, we could do another one back to back. Well, not back to back, but later on this evening. All right. Oh, you know what? I will be opening up the VATSIM radar map. You guys are going to see this. So there is a storm coming for sure. There's a lot of streamers that do the airport streaming. You know, that they go sit in front of it, or they go sit at the airport and they watch the airplanes come in. There's a big one, Big Jet TV, I think is his name. I've been subscribed to him for a long time now. He's over there watching the airplanes come in. So check out his channel for sure. There's a whole bunch of other guys that are. All right, so here we are back again in X-Plane 12. EasyJet Baby Bus A319. Not really the Baby Bus. The Baby Bus is the, but anyway. We'll be back at it again, and let's get it started. 2 more away from 1,400, guys. Let's try to break through the 1,400 sub mark, and of course, as many likes as we can in today's video. I am going to go ahead and turn up the volume now. I am not on VATSIM for this flight, but on the second flight, if we do one later on today, of course, if we get way above 1,400, you know, I'll be on VATSIM. The flight director here. Welcome on board, my friend. Greetings from Manchester. We can feel the storm quite badly here too. Yeah, I was looking at some videos earlier today, just an hour before I started the flight. So, I mean, you guys just all be safe. You know, hunker down, I think is the saying. You know, or bunker down, and yeah, ride it out. Ride it out. Mexican aviator nows. Welcome on board. Toddler bus. I've never heard that one before, but I'll take it. All right, so here we are. We'll do a walk around. Guys, this is all default scenery here too. The airport scenery in X-Plane 12 default. I mean, come on. This looks really good for default scenery. All right, and also I just updated the Toliss here. I haven't flown this in a long time, guys. You know, it's not any different than the Airbuses that are available you know, to fly on Microsoft Flight Simulator, but yeah, we'll see how this one handles. If only there was an A318, right? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump inside the aircraft here. We are cold and dark, and actually, when we get it started, you know what? I'll put up the second one. So if you guys are watching on the horizontal stream as well, there, you guys can take a look at this. Like, maybe I will shift this up here for now, and then once we get airborne, I'll shut that one. But it's permanently on the vertical stream. And we've got 7 people over in the vertical. Anybody chatting over there? Guys, I do apologize if I miss you in there. I will. All right. So let's let me. Perfect. All right, let's get to work, guys. Let's get to work. First things first, we're going to come up to the overhead panel here now. It doesn't look any different than in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Of course, Microsoft Flight Simulator, the texture quality and the way it looks is better. Let's get it started, guys. Battery 1, battery 2 on. Can listen to these sounds. This is a sound pack from a Blue Sky Star, something like that. Anyway, that's what we've got in here right now. Let's go ahead and get the external power on. Listen to it. We'll fire up now and come to life. I'll really crank up this. Okay, as that's happening, let's go ahead and start clicking buttons, turning knobs, pressing buttons again, and get this all fired up. So 1, 2, 3 for the ADIRs. We're going to come down. We're going to get the ground control. Supply oxygen on left, center, right, pumps on. You guys hear the thumping? Those are the doors closing. But really cool. We're gonna get the beacon light on, the strobe on auto. I'm gonna come and get the seatbelt sign. Smoking will arm the emergency, and we're gonna go ahead and start up that APU master on. Wait a few seconds, and we're gonna hit start. Perfect. See, you can hear the thumping, the bassiness. But yeah, it is starting to come to life. Oh, we can appreciate the sounds from the outside. YT Shorts in the house. YT Shorts Sports in the house. Remember me? No talking about banana. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, let's not do that. But guys, don't forget to drop likes in the video. We're 2 away, guys. 2 away from 1,400. All right, let's go back inside the aircraft now. And we'll turn on the APU. We've got the APU available, and we're going to come down to the virtual MCDU or the MacDo. And as you guys can see on both screens now, here's my, oh, where's my hand? I guess, oh, I guess there's a delay. But anyway, my hand is, let me, second, working, yeah. All right. We're going to go and start programming the MCDO. I've got the physical one right here beside me. Yeah, so let's go and get that started. So we're going to clear that. We're going to go to the init page, and let's go right ahead and flight data link in progress. We'll wait for that to populate. Populate means for it to fill in. So as you can see, here is our flight plan, EG Echo Golf Kilo Kilo to Echo Golf Papa Fox. That is our route for today. We've got our alternate. We've got our flight number in Easy 1397. We've got the lat. We've got the, that's the latitude. We've got the cost index, cruise altitude, and all that sort of good stuff. So we are going to go over to the next page. We'll make sure that we've got our fuels in. And the zero fuel weights 55.2, 28.6% on the zero fuel weight center of gravity. Block fuel 5,900 kilograms. I'm going to go ahead and verify that on the sim brief, and I just took a peek at the VAT sim radar. The clouds are getting close. So let's get out of here. Let's get out of here before the storm comes. I'll try to punch our way through it. Or around it. I mean, if we need to go through some of the heavier cells, but 5,940 kilograms is in there. So that all looks good. We're going to go ahead now to the flight plans section and fill in the blanks here, fill in the rest of the route and get it all complete. And then we'll push and get out of here. So right up to the top, our departure for today out of Glasgow is 26 left. We're going to go ahead and hit that. And it's via the LAM 6 Mike departure. LAM 6 Mike, there it is. And then the LAM transition, there is no trans there. We're going to go ahead and insert that. And we'll come all the way down for our arrival into Glasgow. Hopefully we won't have to go to our alternate. Echo Golf Papa Fox. Foxtrot, not Fox, Foxtrot. I have a habit actually in real life of just calling it Fox now. And sometimes if I'm with like another pilot, they'll correct me, and they are right. The phonetic code or the phonetic alphabet is Foxtrot. Let's go ahead and do arrival. Arrival is going to be ILS 23. Hopefully we'll make it in. Rebel. Or Reby? No, it's Rebel I Golf. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. And then it's via the Rebel. Oh, there is no. Yeah. All right. So we'll just insert that. Like. Perfect. Flight plan is in. Of course, we're going to have to wait another 5 minutes for the IRSs to align, but you know, we still got a lot of work to do. So I can see your hand in the camera. Perfect. Perfect. Checks, hello, welcome on board. Hi, do you want to be a pilot? Says Checks over on the vertical. I already am a real world pilot. You know, would I love to fly for EasyJet? Sure. Or even Jet 2. Hey, I almost got the slogan down right. So, you know, if I can sing it right, you know, just I wouldn't mind flying for any airline. All right, we're going to go to the perf. We'll go to the uplink takeoff data. We're going to hit that. Sorry, guys. I want you guys to take a look and see on the virtual MCDU what I'm doing on the physical one here. Takeoff data request. We're going to go ahead and click that. And it should take a minute for the data to uplink or upload. That in there. Takeoff data uplink is ready. And then we've got received takeoff data too. We've got one more function to do here. Insert uplink. Absolutely. Here we are, guys. Here are the numbers for, or the performance numbers for today's takeoff. V1 velocity 1 is 134, VR 134, V2 138. We've got a transition altitude of 6,000 feet. I am going to verify that against the Navigraph chart. And we've got a flap setting of 1/up 0.4 on the trim. I am not going to flex the temp. I want to take a good listen to these sound packs. So we're going to force toga on. I'm happy with all this. This looks good. I'm going to go ahead and go back to our route page. And we'll come down. We'll get the first officer side all filled out here too. They can look at that. And that's it. We'll just write out the time. Sky, can you read the other chat? Oh, look at this, guys. We did it. 1,400. Hurrah. Excellent, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's seal the deal now. We got to seal the deal. Let's get another 10 in here. Welcome on board, guys. Pilot of Lufthansa says, yeah, I'll fly for Lufthansa. If they call me, heck, I'll do it right now. Pack my bags and get on an airplane right now and come. That's all. I want to apply for Ryanair. Yeah, you know, all the best to you. Keep at it. It's a lot of studying, but it'll pay off. They have the 747 and the A380. Nice. Check says I just subbed. Right on. Thank you so much for that. I'm sorry the alert didn't go off, but I do appreciate you tuning in. Excellent. And welcome on board. Welcome on board, Skymaster One. All right, let me go ahead and take a look at the weather here. It's probably not going to look pretty. And then as we're writing down the time for the IRSs to align here, we'll take a look at the VADSIM radar and see how close that, yeah. Like, I mean, there's all kinds of segments. Segments are, you know, weather, like significant weather coming and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, we got to get out of here. Look, like, this is incredible. Like, here, I want you guys to see. I want you guys to see this. This is crazy. So I don't know how many flights are actually going to get out of here, but I want you guys to take a look. I'm going to read it to you guys. So Gatwick 230 at 15, greater than, oh, hold on. I got an alert here. Who is Alex Streb? Welcome on board. Thank you for the subscription. I do appreciate you. Here's the hat. Salute to you. 1401, guys. Let's keep it going. Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much. And the alert came through on that. But I want you guys to take a look at this. So 230 at 15, greater than 10 miles visibility, light rain, broken at 1,300. Temperature is 20, dew point 18, QNH 1014. I am going to write that number down. But anyway, I'm not going to go through this, but temporarily today from the 12th on for today's date until the 18th, Zulu 240, gusting 28. I saw an even bigger number in here. I saw a 42 knots. Where did I see that? I saw a bigger gust. Oh, here's 38 into Glasgow, but I could have sworn I saw a bigger one. Maybe it was in the significant weather. But anyway, guys, it's going to be a shit show going in to Glasgow. Sorry about the camera here. Let me get that all fixed up again. Sometimes it does that. All right, it should settle down. It should settle down. No, it's not. I don't know why this camera does this. It's tripping out. I swear, it's like there's gremlins in it. Ah, it's still all right. Now it's still, guys. I do apologize about this. Come on. I think it's a loose wire, guys. Amazon cameras, you know. I mean, sometimes try to get it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, I think we're back in business for that, and I do apologize. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clear this so you guys don't have to look at that, and we will get rid of the screen for that. Let me see the chat. Caden in the house, welcome on board over on the vertical stream. Welcome. Thank you, guys. Guys, like I said, I am streaming on both formats. So if you're watching it on the shorts or whatever it's called, the the real sections, the live short feeds. I do appreciate you too. Okay. Sky, your camera. Yeah, I got it. I got it all fixed. All right, let's have a look. We've got 0 minutes to alignment, so we're almost ready. We're going to come down. We'll get our squawking. Even though we're not on VATSIM, it's always good practice to keep that on. Let's go ahead and get that to 1.4. 1.4 is good, and we're going up to 36,000, so I'm going to set it up to that. That looks so. We're almost ready. You know, once the navigational display now comes on and you know, fills in the flight route, you know, we'll be ready to push back. Sorry, guys. Just all right, just talking to one of my mates there. Okay. So I want you guys to take a look at the level of realism on this now too. The way the animation comes into this looks really good. I'm getting a laptop. I can play Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I don't know how to join VATSIM. So VATSIM is a different app that you use. There's a whole bunch of steps that you need to do in order to get onto VATSIM. One thing is to create an account, go through their tutorials. You've got to assign a code of conduct. You know, you've got to give a little bit of your personal information. Perhaps now, I think now because more people are doing it, you know, you've got to go through like some kind of testing, just so you're familiar with the basics, and then you just download an app. And then it's so easy. Like it just connects to your, you know, to your PC or to your laptop. Very, very easy. There's a lot of tutorials online on how to get that started. You know, just go on YouTube. There's just a ton of stuff. So. Or if you guys want on a later flight, I'll help you guys get that set up. But yeah, just go on to the VATSIM website, get yourself a ID, get through the requirements that they ask for, and then, you know, it's like watching a couple of videos and getting a good microphone or a good headset and good speakers, getting it all. Cadet Harrison in the house, welcome on board. Welcome. Do I need to be over 18? I don't think there's an age limit for VATSIM. Sky, let's celebrate. Yeah, we'll do a second flight now. Let's keep going. Let's try to get 1410. Oh, I don't know what's going on, like with the alignment here. This should have automatically. Oh, you know why? You know why, guys? Look. Line IRS. Got to do. Now it should. There it is. All right, so that's my fault. I wanted you guys to see the animation, but anyhow. Okay, so before we push back, I want to open up the VATSIM radar map, and we'll take a look together with all the cloud areas and all the storms that is coming our way. So here it is, the green. A lot of heavy rain. And, you know, we're going up here. No, that's not my flight number. We are going, what is it? The heck? Oh, you know why? Because I'm not filed. I never filed the But anyway, we're going up here. We're going up to all of this. Anyway, let's hope we can do it. All right, guys. Do you use Rob Allen in the house? Welcome on board. Do you use ortho? Yeah, you know, in the past I have, but with X-Plane 12, like in X-Plane 11, I had a whole bunch of ortho, but for X-Plane 12, no, I can't get it to work. I would love to have ortho in here. Love to. All right, guys, we're all good. I'm gonna call the tug here. Better push back.
Ground to cockpit.
And
please show me where you want to go.
We are going to actually. Yeah, this way. It's a very short taxi.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Very short taxi, and we're going to try to get out of here. I hope we hit 1,500K, says YouTube Short Sport. Oh, I hope so too. That'll be even a bigger celebration, guys. But you know, even like today, if we can get up to 1410 for this one, I'll be back later on today. It is a holiday where I'm at. I live in Southern Ontario, Canada. Not every province in Canada has today off. It is a civic holiday, but it is a holiday for us here too. So I've got a little bit of extra time. All right, you can listen to the tug.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
It is kind of lonely being the only aircraft. I do like the added level of realism that VATSIM offers, but you know, for today's flight, you know, like I said, it's because we're gonna try to fly, you know, with a storm. Yeah, I don't want to piss off any controllers. Got you. You ever try auto ortho? Yeah, I did, and I couldn't get it to work. There's map enhancement and auto ortho. I just can't get it to work. I really, really wanted to, but I'll have to try to do another install of it. Someone in the chat earlier.
Release parking brake.
Someone in the chat earlier on an earlier stream said that they've pushed an update, so it's more stable now. So I'll have to take another look at it again. I'm picking up X-Plane 12 this week, just trying to get a feel for how things are. Yeah, you've come to the right place. I appreciate you. Hopefully you've subscribed, Rob. Excellent. All right. You know what? We're not moving. You know why we're not moving here, guys? Is because I need to get the ground. Disconnect that. We'll get the chocks.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Roger. All right, we're gonna come up to the overhead. We'll make sure that APU bleed is on. That looks good. We'll come to the center pedestal. Very easy to start this aircraft. Come up to the EFIS here, or the ECAM. We'll make sure that the engine instruments are there. Start switch. It'll switch over, and flick the switch. So they say. And here we go. And guys, these sounds, like I said, these sounds are another sound pack. So it'll be more bassy and more real. Yeah, easy Jade over elevators. We've got some eager people in the chat. But whoever did just subscribe, I do appreciate you. Yeah, man, I have caught a few okay, Rob Allen. Yeah, I got you. Thank you so much. Oh, we can listen to the sound here. Come on, guys. Tell me this does not sound pretty cool. And it's going to be a very short taxi. I can see the hydraulics come to life now, too. It's the aileron just leveled itself out. All right, we're going to come back into the flight deck here. We got another sub. Let's keep it going, guys. Wild Ed, welcome on board. Thank you so much for that. Welcome to Skymaster 1. I'm taking it easy, says Jade. Yeah, I just don't want the new viewers to feel pressured to subscribe. But guys, it is free to subscribe, and I am streaming regularly, so I really, really do appreciate it. All right, so we got a good engine start on number 2. We're gonna go ahead and do the same with number 1, and we'll have a listen from the inside now. Hopefully, we'll get to hear the barking dogs. The barking dogs, guys. If you're ever on an Airbus and you don't, you want to know like what is that barking dog? It's the hydraulics. It's the hydraulics. Hopefully we'll be able to hear it. How come
operation complete? Set parking brake.
How come the cabin crew isn't talking? I'm not sure. I don't have the
disconnecting tow. Stand by.
I don't have the sounds available for that. But listen to these. I'll keep quiet. Sorry, guys. Like a little kid, I just love the sounds. What are we going on? 26 left. So 26 left. All right, so it'll be a little bit of a taxi. We can go ahead and disconnect. But I've got these all cranked out, guys. So if it's a little bit loud for you guys, you can turn the volume down on your end, or, you know, if they're loud enough where it's going to drown out my voice, I do apologize. But once we get airborne, then I will, you know, I'll turn down these sounds. All right, 2 good starts here. We can go ahead and get the aircraft configured for the takeoff.
See you next time and have a safe flight.
Roger, thank you. All right, auto brake set to max. We're going to arm the spoilers. Whoops, shit, the camera. I moved the camera. Let me see. Okay, it's still good. And let's go ahead and get the flap configuration to 1. All right, guys. Razia Ramjan, welcome on board. Thank you so much for the subscription. Guys, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We're at 1404. Let's try to get it up to 1410. Keep it going. I appreciate it. All right, so flaps set 1, and we've got a trim setting. Let's go to the perf section here. We've got up 0.4. So let's go to the flight controls here, and we'll get up 0.4 set in. So in case you guys are wondering what I'm looking at right here. We can even do a quick control check. Pull down, neutral, full up, neutral, right, neutral, left aileron, neutral, and the rudder. Right rudder. That all looks good. Perfect. Perfect. All right, we're going to come up. APU master and the bleed can come off now. We can get the taxi light on, and we'll start our taxi. I'll make a call, just, you know, so we, you know, keep current with the you know, with the radio calls, and that way we won't skip a beat when we're actually on VATSIM. So cabin check, we can go ahead and call them up. And flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff. Thank you. That's good. And let's do the takeoff config. Test is normal. And we're ready to go, guys. I'll just make a call right now. So, Gatwick traffic, easy 1397, taxiing the runway 26 left via apron, Juliet, November, holding short. Gatwick traffic. All right, let's go, guys. Parking brake off. Some power. Oh, listen to these sounds. CFM engines, guys. CFM engines. Aviation Kingdom, welcome. 19 of us over on the vertical stream. Appreciate you guys. All right, clear right, clear left. And already starting to look soggy. Actually, you know what? I should have gone straight, but whatever. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a little cheat here. We're gonna take the whole runway. I'll just cut it even shorter. Clear right, clear left. Yeah, the only thing that I have, guys, is the rudder sensitivity. It's very, very sensitive on the rudders here, so I'll have to check that out. We're gonna hold short here for a second. I'll go back through the chat. We'll line up. The whole runway is mine, and then we'll get out of here. JSD in house, welcome on board, my friend. Welcome, welcome. So early on the stream. Yeah, we're gonna do 2. I mean, I'm just taking advantage of the holiday here. All right, JSD actually called me. Bro says Gatwick traffic, even though he's not on VATSIM. Yeah, did I say anything wrong? There's a flight bag. Congratulations on 1400. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we'll be doing a second flight later on today. All right, let's have a look. Clear right, clear left. See the cars zipping along. Look at that, guys. That's pretty cool. I gotta get the ortho in here. All right, let me go ahead and take the runway. Gatwick traffic, easy 1397, lining up runway 26 left. Left turn out, northbound departure, Gatwick. Flight attendants, please be seated for landing. Holy crap, the airplane doesn't want to move. Now we're on the threshold here, but I'm just gonna use the whole runway. On runway 26 left. And another good thing I like about X-Plane is that you know, it depicts the you know, the runway surface. So if there's dips and you know like valleys and hills on it, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's early in the morning for me here, guys, but it depicts it. All right, we're gonna stop short here. I want you guys to take a listen. I am gonna set the chrono and then we'll get out. Don't rob a bank. Are you just guy about the second flight? Hee. You mean takeoff? You said landing. All right. I'm just excited. I'm excited. Thank you for correcting me. Merc, I am not that bad. All right, guys, let's get out of here. I'm not gonna talk. Not going to talk at all now, but we're going to listen to these sounds. I hope you guys appreciate the sounds. Right before we go, let me just go in the vertical here and say I'm in Lest, Spain. All right. Okay. YouTube Shorts, YouTube Short Sports. Adam H in the house. Welcome on board. Guys, I am on the vertical and horizontal as well. You can check me out in there. All right, guys. If you're ready, I'm ready. No more talking. Let's get out of here. Oh, hold on. Wait, before we go, the camera is acting up again. The stand by here a second here. I don't know. This camera. The gremlins are here. Okay, should. Nope. Come on. Okay, camera is back on. Do apologize for that. More flickering. All right, guys, I'm ready. I do apologize for the delay. No more talking. Let's go. Toga. Mantoga SRS, runway heading auto thrust blue, takeoff thrust is set, airspeed's alive. Knots checked. V1, rotate. V2, positive rate. No, never JSD. JSD is the best. Actually, JSD is my friend in real life, guys. So if we tease each other, it's not anything bad. All right, speed check good. We're coming up to 1,000 feet. Actually, I should pitch up the nose a little bit higher here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That looks good. Let's go ahead and set our climb thrust. Climb thrust is set. Speed check is good. Flaps coming up. All right, autopilot on, and let's go ahead and acknowledge the last one. Max Plane 737, welcome on board. Thank you for the subscription. All right, there is a altitude restriction here. We'll let the autopilot do its thing, and we'll take a look. Guys, excellent. We're at 1407. Let's keep it going, and listen to the sounds. Listen to the engine starting to roll back. Holy smokes, guys. Let's keep it going. JetBlue Forever just subscribed as well. Excellent, guys. Here you go. Here's the hat salute. Or the hat tug. The gentleman's tip of the hat, guys. That's what it is. For me, it's the tip of the hat. All right? And there's Gatwick over there. The sounds are incredible. Back inside the flight deck here. Still level at 4,000. And we can do an after takeoff check right now. We're gonna keep the light on. We're gonna keep the seatbelts on until we get up a little bit higher, but we'll make sure that the gear is up and off. Flaps are up. We can disarm the spoiler. That all looks good. And, you know, we'll wait until we get up a little bit higher. Perhaps I'll keep the seatbelt sign on just because the weather. I wonder if it's depicted in here. Oops. System 1. Ortho isn't necessary. The scenery itself looks great to me. It does. It really does. Yeah. All right, listen to these sounds. I do have the IAE sound pack for this one as well. So, you know, if you guys in the future want to listen to that too, we can have a listen. All right, the speed's coming up now. We're still level at 4,000. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm going to go direct a BPK. And then we'll bypass all of that. So direct. Let's have a look. BPK. Insert. There we go. And we're just going to cut through. The camera again. Okay, guys. I'm going to have to buy like a new USB camera. Now it's completely disconnected. Nope. Let's see if it'll correct itself. If it doesn't, guys, I'll try to fix it. Yeah, the camera turned black. I know. I'm trying to fix it now, guys. That's only on the vertical stream there. Let's see if I can get it back on. I think it's dead. All right, we got another sub. Let's keep it going, guys. Wow. Music Mana, thank you so much for that. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome on board. I think it's dead. Got a USB cable right here, but... All right, you know what? We're going to go ahead and just... get that turned on like such, and we'll leave it like that for now. Hopefully it'll come back in a bit. I don't want to be too distracted by this. All right, let me go back inside the flight deck here. It is a little bit loud. We're above the altimeter setting region. We can go ahead and standard 29902, and that's it. I am going to turn down the sound a little bit now. You guys can hear me. Holy smokes, guys. Only 8 likes, guys. We're going to try to get 20 likes. Let's go for the 20 likes. Elijah, everything in the house. Welcome on board. What other airplane do you have in X-Plane 12? I have the Flight Factor 777 version 2. That was... I got a big donation on one of the streams a little while, like 2 days ago from Destro Dom. Actually, he's been donating a lot. I do appreciate him for that. So I helped purchase that. I have the Flight Factor 757, Flight Factor 767, Toliss A321 Neo with the Neo variant, the 19. I've got the Zebo, which is free. I have the Rotate. I have the Rotate MD-11. So I got a whole bunch of airplanes. If you guys are interested in some other airplanes, let me know. Let me know. Subscribe to the Discord. It's free to join the Discord, !Discord in the chat. You can request what aircraft you want to see in there, and I'll showcase it. I do fly Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. Merck says great takeoff, by the way. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's step out outside. It's a little bit loud. I'll just turn it down, and we'll appreciate the outer view for a little bit. Music Menot says, what flight sim is this? Excellent question. We're on X-Plane 12. X-Plane 12. And this is the latest version, guys. Guys, if you're watching on the vertical and you're watching from your mobile device, drop a like if you like the video. You can hit the little thumb icon, and that'll drop a like. Or you can just double tap your screen. And here we are, guys. Look at this. What storm, right? We'll be above it. But, I mean, the texture quality, the lighting, especially when you're in the daytime. I mean, I rave about the night lighting in this, but, I mean, even the day lighting is just... I don't know what happened to the camera. It sucks. I mean, not that it's really important when we're, airborne anyway. Look at that, guys. Look, you can see the exhaust. The heat from the exhaust. Yeah, I'm not on VATSIM today, guys. Just because it's the storm. Go inside, take a look at the wing. Oh, it's nice and quiet in here, isn't it? Of course, it has to be for the passengers, right? Y2 Shirtswear says, what attitude are you on? Altitude, you mean? Let's jump inside the flight deck. I'm climbing through 21,300 feet for flight level 360, or 36,000 feet. I think the air looks pretty good up here, as in, like, it feels that it's not a problem. We can go ahead and shut off the seatbelt sign. Music Mana, welcome to the First Officer Club. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Here's the hat tip to you. My hat tip to you. Thank you so much. Welcome on board for that. Guys, stay tuned. There will be a members-only stream coming very, very soon. I promise you guys. And I'm very grateful for that, too. My membership count is going up now, too, so really, really appreciate it. I can see the strobe light is on. Yes, the strobe light is on. Good call. Dum-da-dum-dum. A little bit loud on the outside, but once you're inside the cabin here. And the clouds are looking good too now, guys, so big shout out to X-Plane. And you're over 30,000 feet, says Y2 Shirt Sports, and Mach 0.69 in the 717. Wow, nice. Guys, we're 2 away from 1410. I'll be back later on today. You guys just tell me. I guess you guys want to see the 777. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll do a vote. But guys, rest assured, I will be back on Microsoft 2024. I think 2020 now for me will be, like a secondary thing. Just waiting for the rest of the add-ons that I've purchased. to be made available for Microsoft 2024. And once that happens, I'm going to completely remove it off my hard drive. So, yeah, it's okay, guys. It's okay. Jade, it's okay. All right, what do you guys prefer? This view? This view? I think this view looks good, to be honest. Or back in the flight deck. And yeah, for the flight later on today, guys, just give me an idea right now in the chat. Give me an idea in the chat. I don't know how to put up a vote in the chat. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want Microsoft, we can go back in Microsoft. Or if you want to stay in X-Plane for a few more flights, we can stay on X-Plane. Sky, look at the other chat. I've done something wrong. What do you mean? No. If you're in the climb and only 0.69, that's fine. Bro, your streams at the worst times for me. I'm going out with friends and you're doing it midnight for me. I'll try to accommodate you too. You know, just stay tuned and, you know, we will try to accommodate your time for you. Normally I stream in the evenings, but we have a holiday today, so it's a holiday where I'm at. Take advantage of the day off here. There's not a lot of things that are open, so. Jet Set PTFS, stay tuned, and you can always watch it on the replay too if you can't catch it live. As long as you're subscribed, you'll be able to see it. Oh, look, there's a little bit of a debate going on. I'll put a vote. I'll put a vote in the Discord. Or if there's a way that I could do it in here, then I would do it in the chat. I tried, but I don't know. Description. No. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm looking through the chat on my mobile device. So. Okay, so we've got one 777 version 2 in America, and then we've got a 777 in Microsoft. Did the storm happen? Excellent question, actually. Let's have a look and see. We're headed northbound now. I think we're above the storm, but when we're going to come down to land in Glasgow, we will be we'll be going down into the storm. So there's the storm right here. Storm Floris. Yeah, 24 has been running really good for me. Yeah, same. It's a lot better than it was in the past, so. Yeah, if you guys want to catch some earlier streams of me in Microsoft 2024, guys, I was running it for like 2 months straight, so. Sky, check the Discord. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Merc just put it up. Thank you so much for that, Merc. Yeah. So if you guys join the Discord, Discord, free to join. We have a voting system already in there. Merc's put it up for me, so I appreciate it. Excellent, guys. All right, back in the flight deck here. I do apologize if it's a little bit noisy. I'll turn down the volume just a tad here. And look here, guys. Even in the climb, we've got almost a direct crosswind here. 265 at 88 knots. So you can see our track and our heading. Our heading is 10 degrees to the left. Probably even more. It's called weather vane, right? So it's like a weather vane on top of a house. You know, it's always pointed into the wind. So anyway, I've been airborne now for 16 and a half minutes, almost 17 minutes. Guys, it's a 1 hour and 5 minute flight. It's not going to take long before. Yeah, top of descent is a little over 120 nautical miles away. Destro Dom in the house. Welcome on board. Morning, Skymaster. I did get 2024 last night and been playing with the settings. Wow, right? Wow, congratulations that you got it. It is a good sim, guys. I will definitely be back on 2024. If you haven't joined the Discord, join it now. We've got a voting poll right now. I will be doing a second flight later on today to celebrate our 1,400 mark. If we can get more subs between now and tonight's stream or later this afternoon stream, hurrah for all of us. And congratulations, Destrodom. Yeah, Microsoft 2024 is a good sim too. YT Short Sword says, I'm on autopilot. I'm about to enter Portugal. Nice. I'm not close to Portugal. Okay. That's over on the vertical chat. All right, it's too bad the camera conked out, but I mean, guys, it's just, you know, I'll put it down to the virtual McDo here. It's the same thing, but I've got access to it right at my fingertips. So I mean, it's just another level of realism. You know, if you want to get that much closer to what it feels like to be in the flight deck. WinWing now is making it possible with some of their very affordable hardware add-ons. All right. So still in the climb here, 1,000 to go. Going to be cruising at flight level 360. The winds, look at the winds. It's almost a crosswind here, but 94 knots. Our ground speed is quite low here, 398. This is the easy part now, guys. The hard part is going to be trying to get into Glasgow. We take a look at the MCDU, 246 nautical miles away. Guys, and I am running the sound pack, guys. So this is custom sounds. I was vertical and your face camera was working. Yeah, no, I had a second camera up. I had, if you go to the beginning of the screen or the beginning of the stream, I actually had the radio panels. I've mounted my second camera yet again to a different place. But I don't know why, guys, it's a very inexpensive camera. I mean, Amazon special. Here, I'll try to get it to work again. Yeah, it's sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'll have to go and see if I can get a better camera here. Might even have something to do with my USB hub. I've got a big hub sitting behind the monitor here, and it's got its own like electrical power. Like, I mean, it's plugged into the wall. I've got so many USBs running. But this one I've plugged, the camera, I've plugged it directly into the computer here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working now. It doesn't even click. So I might have to reboot it. But you know what? Not needed right now. If you guys want to see what it looks like, just go back to the beginning of the stream. I'll try my best to get it working for the second stream later on today. I'm like 10,000 nautical miles away, says YouTube shit. All right. Eventually you'll get there. Holy smokes, guys. One more away from 410. 1,410, guys. Let's keep it going. If you guys want to know where we're at, even though I'm not on VATSIM right now, I do have the Navigraph opened beside me. I'll let you guys know where I'm at. We are right in this area here, northbound. We're heading up north to Glasgow. We are going to EGPF. So actually we're heading up here. The storm is north, but the winds, anyway, we'll see. Maybe it'll make its way down. I don't know if we can scroll through the forecast, but it is pretty defined. You can see it. You can see the low pressure. Storm Floris, I think that's what it's called. Now, if you guys want to check out the real life, what's happening You know, there's a lot of airport enthusiasts, YouTubers that are showing live the aircraft landing in and around the storm areas there. So quite exciting and nerve-wracking too. All right, level at 360. Everything looks good. We're going to leave the flight deck for a minute here. We'll do a cabin tour. I want you guys to listen to the sounds as we move towards the cabin. Now, guys, what can I say about the interior? It's modeled. It's not bad. But in terms of like comparing it to Microsoft, no, there is no comparison. But I do like the sound where you're transiting or transitioning through the cabin or walking through. It does change. Jet over. How long is the flight? It's only 1 hour and 5 minutes. It's not going to be long until we start preparing for the landing. And then the second flight later on today. Try to do it maybe. Well, I haven't decided on the time yet. But, we'll get that one up to like over 2 hours. So Airbus 319, guys, smaller than the 320 and the 321. And the configuration inside's a little different. So not bad. As long as it's modeled, right? Some people don't even care about the cabin. I'm gonna lower the nose. I'm 1,000 nautical miles away from Portugal now. All right. Cool. All right, back inside the flight deck here. Go ahead and close the door. Go. And I mean, take a look at the track here, guys. When's the last time you saw this? 263 at 105. We're weather vaning into the wind. We're more than 10 degrees now. We're on a heading of 316, and we're on a track of 332. Actually, 328 is the track, but yeah, so it's a big difference there. Where's the seatbelt and a no smoking sign? It's right here. I won't turn it on just yet. But as you can see on the track here, a little more than 80 nautical miles is the top of descent. We'll get the aircraft ready for the landing. And guys, no judging. I'll try to hand fly it in. Unless I can't see the runway close to the ground, then we'll auto land it. I meant to ask you, I see some streamers that they are able to have passengers in their cabin. Is that a GSX thing or something? Yes, that's it. More into GSX. GSX Pro will allow you to have the people in the cabin. You'll have to go through the GSX updater installer and then click the type of aircraft that you want the people to show. And then, even when you close the tab or the window, it'll automatically update it, and they should be there. The only thing with GSX Pro, guys, is it gets updated like every day. Every day it gets updated. Gates get updated, passengers, airports, airplanes get updated, so it's always being updated. If you can stay on top of the updates, then you shouldn't have a problem. X-Plane 12 does have passengers as well. I don't know if it's an add-on where it's a plug-in, you can put it on for all, but I know the Zibo airplane has it. So Zibo, you can enable it through the electronic flight bag. Desert Dom says, okay, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Where's the seatbelt sign and no smoking in the cabin? Oh, okay, hold on. Want to see. Actually, yeah, good call. I don't see it. I don't see it. Normally it's up here. Yeah. Oh, good observation. I didn't even notice. Mexican Aviator, yeah, but they still can't update cord. Oh, for the GSX Pro, yeah. Yeah, because I have the FS Dream Team Cord version 2, and that's actually pretty good. It's one of their better ones. Add-on, like add-on scenery. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I don't know about the GSX Pro. The giggly hotties say hello, Skymaster. What's going on, my friend? All right, less than 80 nautical miles for the top of descent. I'm gonna pull up the Simbrief, Metar, and TAF, and we'll have a look at it together. I just want you guys to see what potentially lies ahead of us, and you know, we'll take down what we need to take down in terms of information, and we'll get it all programmed in quickly into the flight management computer, and you know, get ready for the ride down, guys, because it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Oh, and we've got our alternates here too. We might actually go to our alternate. So anyway, Glasgow 270 at 27. I'm going to write that down. 270 at 27. Look at the gust. Gusting 42. Visibility greater than 10. Scattered at 3,300. TCU is towering cumulus. Broken at 4,500. Temperature is 16. We are going to get that number down, and QNH is a 1001. Actually, you know what? That's not as low as I thought it would be, but anyway, it's not that good. Future weather, we don't have to go through that. If you guys are interested in learning how to read it, I mean, I can go through it. It's just future forecast. And then we've got our alternate here. Even our alternate isn't good. So even our alternate is 41. Anyhow, that's what we're dealing with, guys. So go easy on me. Go easy on me on the landing. Destro John says, have a good flight. I'll try to catch your other flight later going into a business meeting. Roger, have a good meeting. I remember the meetings in the past. Some of them used to scratch my head. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Mexican Aviator says, just got back into flying the 787. Nice. All right, guys. If we take a look at the MCDU, enter destination data, or destination data. We'll go to the perf section here. Next phase, and we'll enter that information that we just discussed. So 001 are on the QNH. The temperature is 16 degrees. The winds are 270 at 27. We'll enter that in. Transition altitude 18,000. I don't think it is, but we will bring up the approach. I'll bring up both plates just in case we do the auto land. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet. 1,000 feet. And guys, okay, our V approach speed is 132. We're dealing with like 42 knots winds, so I'm gonna give it at least, you know what, we'll give it at least 7. So we're gonna go up to, no, 8 actually. Go up to 140. Go up to 140. I might even have to go even faster than that. You know, like to counteract the gustiness. 221, 221 feet is the decision height. Perfect. So that's all set. We're set. 165 to go. And our top of descent is coming up. And our lowest altitude is 2,900. So we'll get that set in as well. 2,900 is set. All right, guys. Your voice sounds better. Yeah, I'm starting to wake up. Music Man says, can you put a link in the Discord, please? Yes, we'll get that set up. Just join the Discord, and then whatever questions you have asked, we will we'll help you out in there. Yeah, it's 11:30 a.m. now in the morning, so I mean a.m. So It looks like we're still trying to gain some altitude here. YouTube Short Sport says I'm going to do a go around because I was at 9,000. All right. Guys, how many likes are we at? Only 8 likes? Oh, we could get a little bit more. 7 likes. Someone probably unliked it. See if I can get some more likes in here. All right. Holy smokes, guys. That top of descent now. Less than 40 nautical miles away. Fun times, guys. Fun times. Look at the winds. 122. You can hear the engines just spooling up, spooling down. Revving up, revving down. Should have done a Ryanair flight. That way. Mexican Aviator, how does it compare with the Phoenix and the... It's different. It's different. I mean, visually the Phoenix and the FS Labs look better, and this isn't bad by any means. It looks good on its own, but you know, when you're inside the cabin, it looks a little dated. But in terms of the way it flies, you know, the level of system depth, it's good. It's good. And like I said, X-Plane is a different simulator. It has different flight characteristics, so it's a lot more challenging. So, to be honest, I don't even know if I'll be able to land it at this airport. We're going to try our best. Look at the winds now, 257 at 125. Look at how much we're crabbing. This is insane. We're pretty much going sideways. So, you know, I mean, you can watch it on my stream. You can get an idea, but unless you try it on your machine, you know, like, and with your joysticks or your peripherals, that's the only way you'll get a true feeling for it. Merck says, I used to fly the FS Labs A320 back in P3D. Me too. I loved P3D. Version 4, actually. P3D version 4 was like... I loved it. Not to say that there's anything wrong with 5. 5 was good too. It's just everybody jumped ship for Microsoft, so... It's too bad. I mean, I would really love P3D. Like, I know they came up with a version 6, but it just didn't work out. I mean, it's got the Lockheed Martin name attached to it. Like... Build a simulator, get a third sim in here, create more competition. It'll just drive everybody else to make better. And then plus we'll have an option for 3 simulators. So. Aside from Digital Combat Simulator, that's a really good sim too, but it's a different platform, and it caters to a different type of flying. YouTube Short Sports says I can. I'll just restart your flight. All right, guys. Top of descent. Here we go. Start making our way down. And airborne now for 37, almost 40 minutes. Got what, like another 25 minutes left. Look at the winds now. Check it out, guys. 131. But just keep an eye. Well, you know what? Well, I'm going to keep this window open. I want you guys just to take a look at this. The amount, like, I mean, the heading that we're on, the track, the distance between the two, the variation, and the winds aloft. I mean, check this out. Winds are crazy. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna land it, to be honest. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. That's why I'm not on VADSIM, because I don't know how many people are trying to get into there now, or VADSIMers. You know, like, I mean, it would be interesting to do it, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't want to deal with that right now. I will be back later on tonight. I could have sworn there's wing flex. I don't see it. I just can't believe this. Almost 20-degree deflection. Skymaster, what operates the jetways etc. in X-Plane 12 like GSX and yeah, I don't know. I to be honest, I can't get them to work myself. I can't remember what did. It might be a plugin. All I gotta do is just do a quick Google. Here, I'll do it now. How to operate jetways in X-Plane 12. It might be an add-on. Oh, it's a Shift G on your keyboard. There you go. I forgot. So Shift and G and it should work. I'll remember that for myself now. It looks like Microsoft Flight Simulator already? Really? Where's that poll? It's in the Discord, right? I gotta learn how to put the poll, like a poll on the 7 votes for Microsoft Flight Simulator. All right. Oh, and the poll is closed. All right, guys, so we'll be back in Microsoft 2024 for later on today. You guys just tell me what airplane you want to see now. If Merc, if you want to do another poll now for the aircraft, you guys let me know and I'll do it. And then thirdly, we'll have to come up with a route. All right, back inside the flight deck here. Look at the winds now, guys. 145. Should I start planning for the alternate already? Merc says 777. Yeah, I can do it. You guys just got to tell me a nice short flight. Nobody injured, says YouTube Shortson. FedEx 80 at the same time I landed on the grass. Oh boy. That sounds like fun. Day 3 of asking to use the 747-800. Yeah, eventually I will. I won't do it for today's flight though. But it is noted now, and I do appreciate that you asked for 3 days now. JSD is back. JSD, welcome on board. What are you having for lunch? Actually, I gotta step out soon. I want to have some lunch. All right, the dot here, the magenta, it's a altitude, speed restriction, level restriction. We're just gonna continue making our way down. And well, hopefully the winds will subside. They have to. All right, we're at 1410. Excellent. Whoever subscribed, thank you so much for that. That is a crazy wind. I know. It's crazy. That's why I've got the big window here opened up. I mean, check it out. 362 over the ground. I don't know how I'm gonna land it, and I don't want to. I don't want to go to the alternate, so I have to head out to the store. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm gonna go out as soon as I'm done. I'm gonna head out too for a bit. I'll go see what the mall is like. I think that's the only thing that's open. So. I want to have lunch. I don't know what I want to eat for lunch today. Should order a big pizza. Party pizza. What's the time for the later flight? Later in the afternoon. Let's say about 5 o'clock, maybe 6. Maybe a little bit earlier. I don't know. I've got some things I need to do in the afternoon. Merck says if you can't just auto land, it's an option. I might just do it. We just tried the auto land on this. Yeah, I'll see. You know, if it's not stable on the approach, I'll see if the autopilot can do it better. The grocery store's open? I'm not sure. I know Square One is. Yeah, I just said the name of the mall, so. Yeah, I'm not too far from Square One. Square One is always open. The only time they're closed is Easter and Christmas. So. Christmas Day. I think the malls in Toronto are open too. The Eaton Center. And then maybe even Pacific Mall might be. I don't know. JSD, what are you going to get from the grocery store? Also, someone did the membership on this stream. Yes, we got a new member on the stream. I can find out very easily who it is. Maybe not. Oh, I lost the thing, but yeah, we got a new member. I've been to Square One multiple times, says Jade over. Nice. What's your ETA? Skymaster says Ed E. We're at almost 46 minutes. About another 20 minutes, maybe less. All right, we're just still coming straight in. The airport's 60 nautical miles away. Gonna come in, we're gonna line up and try to land. Look at the winds, guys. Still over 100 knots. Try to keep on that descent profile here. Even this, we're above. Wow, guys, 14:11. It'll be a big celebration tonight for sure. We'll do something short and sweet. And we got one member today. Appreciate that. Music Mano. Oh, it was Music Mano that became a member. Yeah, sorry, I lost the notification there, but yeah. Music Mano, welcome aboard. Of course, I will be giving you an acknowledgement at the end of the stream. I do with all the channel members now, which is growing now. So I'm really, really happy about that, guys. Stay tuned for a two things, members only stream and then a members chat only stream coming up. So stay tuned. Maybe a birthday party, says Jade over. Yeah, that's it, Merc. All right, so we've got another descent now. We're coming down in steps. We're supposed to be level at 20,000 here. That looks good. And then we're going to continue down. Then we've got a speed restriction, and then we're going to try to join. for the approach. Go ahead and turn that off. You guys can take a look. And we can appreciate the wing view here. If you do a members only stream, it won't let me talk. That's right. Yeah. You'll be able to see. I think I have to play around with the settings, but you'll be able to maybe see it after the stream, or not. I'll have to see it. It's been a long time since I've done one. I've only done one, so. But yeah, that's the perk of being a member, right? You know, the default textures don't look too bad. Like the ground scenery doesn't look too bad. I mean, it would be nice to have satellite imagery in here. You know, something on par with Microsoft Flight Sim. You know, I talked about it on a last stream. Like, you know, pair up with Google if there's a way you can license it out. Let's have a look at the other wing here. This looks nice too. What does XP12 use approach diagrams? Use for approach diagram? I use Navigraph. It's a third party. It's a subscription-based program. I get all my maps and stuff through there. I don't know. I can't remember if there's any free ones. But I mean, if you're going to get into this flight simulation, having a subscription to Navigraph is very good to have. You know, the Erics get updated, like the you know, the names and the mapping always gets updated. They send you an email when it gets updated. It's very easy to do the updates. And then when you're flying on VATSIM, everything is current. If you don't have current maps or you know, approach plates and departure plates, and if you're on VATSIM, it can become very challenging. All right, back in the flight deck here. Winds now are a little bit better, but we're well above the descent profile. Might as well go ahead and configure the aircraft now for the arrival, and yeah, we'll see if we can land it. All right, definitely landing lights will come on. We get the seatbelt sign on as well, and we'll advise the cabin crew. Flight attendants, please prepare for landing. Thank you. I'm using mana, no problem. Thank you for that. Nightbot, take it easy, says Jade over. Yeah, I gotta set the timing. It was a little more aggressive when I first started streaming, but I'll tone that down. The intervals between the time Nightbot, you know, asks, then I'm gonna change that. I'll change that today. That's a quick change. Look at the wind, 65 knots. It's still quite high, actually. I don't know. I don't have any message for drag. But we're still 42 miles out, so. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get really hungry. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for lunch. Why is the seatbelt on? Are you landing? Yeah, we're gonna be landing soon, very soon. Yeah, we're less than 30. Actually, we're 40 out. It's just because we're gonna be coming around for the approach. The airport is less than 30 nautical miles away, and we are still quite high. And you know what? I am gonna drop the spoilers here and watch that come up. That'll help with the rate of descent. Jambo 8303 in the house. Welcome on board, my friend. Where are you flying to? We're going to Glasgow. Glasgow right now. And it's supposed to be a storm, but it doesn't look that bad. Other than the winds, it looks pretty clear. So I think it's still north of us. Sky, how much long do you want the next flight to be? About, I think 2 hours. 2 hours. So gate to gate, maybe like 2 hours and 15 minutes. All right, spoilers coming in. We're almost there, guys. We're gonna get ready. It's a little hazy now. We're still up high. All right, spoiler's gonna come down. I want to get on the descent profile here, but we do have a restriction here at 7,000, so I think we'll be okay. That's your local field, really? Wish me luck. Wish me luck. And besides, how's the weather out there? I mean, I know they're talking about the storm Floris. I think it's Floris, called Floris. I'm watching my grandkids, and we are going to McDonald's after you land. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And now McDonald's, I want McDonald's. Actually, I had McDonald's a few days ago. Just chicken nuggets. Although it's been a minute since I've had wouldn't mind a Big Mac. It's sunny in Canada. It's not that bad. It's hot. It's been so hot and smoky. Dealing with wildfires. I don't know why we're up this high, but I need to start coming down. So okay, here's the descent profile. We're just a little bit high. Actually, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to capture it myself. So we'll increase the rate of descent here, just by a little bit. You can see it. You can see it now coming up. And I'm going to start shallowing it up, and there, it should catch it now. That's still a little bit above. We're a little fast too, so I'll go ahead and deploy the spoiler, and we'll turn on the sounds for you guys as listen to those engines now. All right, this looks a lot better now. This looks a lot better. All right, spoilers back in. So it looks pretty good, guys, right? Getting closer. Which runway are you on? It says Music Man. We're going for ILS 23. ILS 2. That's what SimBrief gave me. All right, back inside the flight deck. Okay, we're coming up to the transition altitude, 6,000 feet. It should start flashing very, very soon. There it is. We're gonna go now to 10,001. Cross check. That looks good. We're all set in the altimeter setting. And I was gonna do one more thing here. I'm gonna go ahead and arm that spoiler arm, and we'll do the. Sorry about that, guys. We will do the call. Flight attendants landing. Sky, on the other streams, it's not showing your face. What do you mean? Yes, it is. Just refresh it. I'm going to an NFL game this night. Says U2 Short Sports. Nice. That sounds exciting. I wish we had NFL here in Canada, or like one team, at least one team. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything armed now. I think this might be a little less dramatic than I thought. You know what? We'll go ahead and get it all set up right now. Yeah, it's not bad. A little hazy, but the winds are still strong, 50 knots. So, as you know, if the winds are straight down the pipe, I call it straight down the pipe. If they're straight down the runway, I don't care. And if they're not gusting, I don't care if they're strong. I mean, they get not overly strong, but whatever. Like, I used to train at the city center airport, and in the summer there, I mean, in the afternoon, 25 knots every time. You know, like 15 gusting 25 all the time, and they were crosswinds. So. Sky, you want to do a 3-hour flight for tonight? What do you got in mind? All right, I'll do a call here, even though I'm not on that side. Glasgow traffic, easy 1397, turning final ILS 23, Glasgow. All right, check.
2000.
Check. Looking for the glide slope to come alive. Let's go ahead and drop that gear down now. Gear coming down. We're gonna do the auto brake slow. The glide slope is alive. Now you can see the winds already. All right, speed check good. Let's go flaps 1. Guys, I might just auto land it. NFL is a lot of rugby with padding. Yeah, I know what it is. I used to play football. I know. Look at this, guys. Check this out. Like, what the hell? 47 knots. All right, speed check good. Flaps 2. Let's go Denver, San Francisco. Feels like I'm on a real airplane. You are. Well, almost. Look at this. You can see the perspective from the ground. We're moving sideways. Crazy. All right, speed check good. Flaps 3. I am going to try to manually fly it, by the way, guys. We got to do it. All right, quick vote, guys. Auto land or manual? Flaps full. Cabin will ping it. You forgot to put flaps full. They're full. They're full. Manual, says Jade over. I don't even see the runway there. the runway. So you guys want me to take over manual? All right, let's do it. No judging. All right. Autopilot. I have manual control. Glasgow traffic easy 1397 short final ILS 23 Glasgow.
1000.
Check. Autopilot is off. Runway in sight. And we are stable. So far. We've got the crosswind from the right. We'll try to get the right landing gear down first. She's rocking and yawing. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Little low.
Minimum.
Continue. A little low. Come on. Unglide. Start straightening it out.
50, 40, 30, 20,
Retard.
10,
Come on, a little float, little float. Hard landing. Get it down. Rudder. Aileron. Get that center line. Reversers. Through 100 knots. Hold that center line. Full deflection. Holy shit. Squirrely. Through 80. Reverses stowed. Wow. Holy smokes, guys. All right, let's get off. Let's get off the... Here. Holy crap. Come on. Minus 36? No, it was a lot more than that. Jesus Christ, this Merc, right? That's funny. Crazy, crazy. I had full deflection, too. We'll look at the replay. We'll look at the replay. All right, flaps coming up. The passengers are praying. All right, let's get the master on. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Get that started. And we'll just take one gate over here. Jesus Christ. Guys, it's good right until the landing. Actually, you know what? We'll take this gate. Oh, the sounds on the ground are so good. Like just the sounds are really well done. Skirts. All right, I'm gonna just put the parking brake on, and we'll do a replay. We'll do a replay. It's probably gonna look a lot worse than it actually was. Hopefully the replay works, and then we'll shut it down. So, stand by here, guys. Just a second. Here, come on. Trying to render. Okay. All right. Go ahead and hit. We'll get it. We'll do a wing view. We'll do the wing view first. Andre says, can you show me the cockpit real quick? Yeah, I will. And thanks for watching on the vertical there. Oh, a little firm. All right, let's go back. No. Sorry, let's do this again. I'll take another. All right, so let's. Oh, I think it died. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. Look at how we're coming in. Try to get that right gear down first. Yeah, get down. Hold that center line. Get on it, fight it, full deflection, right deflection. It was clearly a bit, yeah, it was. It was minus 300. I think the calculator, there's two calculators. So the calculator, one of them is like minus 300. I've been saying that so many times. Sometimes the landing calculator isn't accurate. Saying very hard landing. It was a firm landing, but I think it was good. So yeah, I took an average between the two. Let's do it again. Do another point. Yeah, I wouldn't call it a crazy hard landing, guys. Well, okay, look, there's two landing rate calculators, so take the average of the two. Merck says it was something, no, it was not. I think it was like 300. Let's have a look from there, and then we'll close it up. This is a good shot here. This is good. Listen, I'm glad I made it onto the runway, all right? It's hard to... Oh, yeah, I know, because the sounds are up, I know. All right, hold on. Let me turn the sounds down. So, guys, I do apologize for that. Okay, so this is what I was saying. We'll do another replay. Take the average of the two. Sometimes the landing rate calculator is different. Obviously, if you've watched the other flights now, because I'm on X-Plane, there's two landing rate calculators, and there's a discrepancy between the two. Was it a hard landing? Yes, it was hard. Yes, it was a hard landing. Am I happy with it? Yes, I'm happy with it. Could it have been better? Yes. But given the circumstance, you know, I think we did. We got the job done. We got the job done. But let's go ahead again. We'll take another view. Perhaps. What's another good view? Do you want to do it from the first officer side? And we'll have a listen again. I'll turn down the sound so you guys can listen to me. What were the winds? Oh, actually, now because we're on the ground, it doesn't even show the winds. But the winds were good. They were good. Can I get a shout out? Andre Nuclear. Sorry if I mispronounced it, but yeah, definitely. There you go. Yeah, look at this. Look at how far off the center line we are. It's hard, guys. It's hard. Yeah, trying to plant it onto the ground quickly. Anyhow, that's enough for the replays. I'm gonna just go ahead and shut her down. Let's see if we can shift G. Oh, attach jet bridge. There you go. Let's see if it'll. Oh, it comes perfect. All right. So whoever asked that, shift G, it works. Okay, we've got the APU bleed on, guys. This is the best part. Brakes are set. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, where are we? Glasgow. All right, guys. I appreciate it. Part 2 coming up. Guys, thank you so much for the subscriptions. We're at 1412 now. I will do a celebration flight later on today. It looks like Microsoft Flight Simulator is the winner. Yeah, we'll be back later on tonight. Be back tonight. Vet says, what's up? Good morning, all. Good morning, Sky. Thank you for that. All right, passengers are out. They're on their way. Well, hopefully they don't need to change their underwear. You know, I think we got the job done. We got the job done. All right, guys. I'll see you guys back shortly, soon. Hopefully we'll get a softer landing for the critics out there that were critical of my landing. Try to do a better job for you guys. I do apologize for that. But until the next stream, guys, remember, be good, be kind, stay safe. I'll see you guys in a few hours. Ciao. Talk to you soon.